Sweeper. Middle inside.
Really nice execution. That's a
Sinker.
strong strikeout from
Low
you.
outside.
Josh Young is next to the
Cutter.
plate. Struck
Low
out on a
outside.
sweeper last time. Here comes the 0-1. Starts with a pair of
Sinker.
sinkers.
Middle inside.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Higashioka in the
Circle
box with two
change.
gone and takes a look
Low
at a
middle.
cold strike. Got him swinging a
Cutter.
ghost.
High outside.
Got it. Nothing.
For the Rangers,
Robert Garcia
number
takes over the mound to start the bottom of the
Robert
fifth.
Garcia.
Aggressive swing on the first pitch, and well struck. Going back, and on its way out of here for a home run. I hope nobody was emotionally attached to that ball because we're not getting it back. That was a beautiful play. Don't blame you one bit for pressing that replay button. Mike Trout comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. In the air, headed to center. Hellman settling under it. Hauls it in. That's out number one. Kyle Schwarber strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Late with the swing there. No thanks. Went with the slider, and it's a strike. That's the fastball. Goes to it for the third time. Got him looking for the K. Dick Allen up next to the dish. It's the fastball for a strike. In for a strike, and we might see that fastball again. Slider. Strike.
Now pitching,
Billy
Billy
Wagner in the game, taking
Low
over on the
inside.
mound.
Wagner.
Smith batting for the
Four-seam
second
fastball.
time, and that's
High
strike one.
outside. Slider. Low outside.
Billy Wagner sends him down
Four-seam
swinging.
fastball.
Danny
Middle
Jansen
outside.
deals himself into the box. Foul ball.
Four-seam
Kicks
fastball.
and delivers.
Middle inside.
Jansen fights it
Slider.
away.
Middle inside.
And the pitch. Strike three. Just another
Four-seam
highlight
fastball.
for you in this one.
High inside.
Langford in the box.
Slider.
Comes up empty
Low
with a swing
inside.
there. Curveball off the plate.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Gravity wins
Four-seam
again.
fastball. High middle.
Got it. And he strikes out the side of the sixth. Back here in a 6-run game. Mike Napoli leads off playing from ahead. No dice. The 1-1. Goes back to the four-seamer. Run it back. Here's the pitch. Strike three looking. Frozen like a cube of ice. Joe Mauer digs in. Swung on and lifted to center. Hellman on the move. Brings it in. And 2 away.
Now pitching for
Cole
Texas,
Winn comes in
number
the game
60,
out of the bullpen.
Cole
Byron
Winn.
Buxton comes to the plate following the pitching change. Count is 0-1. Byron bashes one. There it goes. Blasted by Byron. That was a big fly. You know, it looks even better the second time around, doesn't it? Albies steps to the plate after Byron Buxton delivered a home run. The heater connects for a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 7.
Trey Turner
Shortstop.
at the plate.
Trey
Hasn't reached first today, but that'll change eventually. Starts the at-bat with a strike. Albies leads off first with 2 down. Turner hits it foul. The 0-2. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. They score a run in the frame, and now they...
Now pitching, Keith.
Keith
Changeup.
Folk, the new arm, and
outside.
they have a diamond on the mound. Hellman at the
Four-seam
plate as he
fastball.
swings through
Middle
strike
inside.
1. Sinker gets the bottom of the
Changeup.
zone. That's a
Low
strike.
outside.
Still breathing.
Sinker. Low inside.
Albies over to pick it up. They get the out, the first of the inning, and in
Four-seam
steps
fastball.
Corey Seager.
Middle outside.
0-1 the count.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Strike 2, and he
Four-seam
might try
fastball.
that pitch one
Middle
more time.
outside.
In for strike 3. It worked again, this
Four-seam
time for a
fastball.
strikeout.
High outside.
Jake Berger is next to hit for Texas. Napoli. He'll do it himself, and that's the inning. So they send him. Corey Seager leads off, enjoying a nice lead. Catches the zone with the first pitch. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. That's ripped to right, down the line. And that drops foul. The wind and the pitch. Goes with the fastball. Third time using it in this at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2
Now
strikeouts in a
batting for
row.
the Democrats.
Mike Trout
The right
approaches
fielder,
the box as
Mike
a parallel 4 card. This card has one of the
Trout.
best power ratings in the game facing righties. Fastball good for a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Flips it underhand. It's there, and that's a great play. Kyle Schwarber is the next to hit. Early advantage for the pitcher. The Democrats cruising to a Diamond Dynasty victory. Thinking outside the box. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Win wraps it up. Brendan Nimmo
Four-seam
leads
fastball.
off the top of the
High
8th.
middle.
Swings and lifts one to left center. Buxton gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Young, the batter now,
Changeup.
as he swings and misses
outside.
for strike 1. That was filth.
Changeup. Low outside.
This is smacked left field line, and it's foul.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a hit.
Four-seam
Kyle
fastball.
Higashioka in the
Low
box
inside.
with a runner on first. Rough start for him at the
Four-seam
plate.
fastball.
0 for 2 with a
Middle
pair of
outside.
strikeouts. That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Goes with the curveball but misses.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Rolled slowly to first. Fires to second. They get one. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. Here comes the...
For the Rangers,
So now we
number
see the righty
63,
reliever out of the pen,
Michelle
Otanez. Allen swings through it for strike 1. That makes it 0-2.
Pinch hitting,
Arenado,
Nolan
the batter they'll send to the plate. Is a pinch hitter.
Arenado.
The wind, the kick, the pitch. Fouls off the heater to stay alive. Here's the 0-2. Leaps and snags it. Mike Napoli comes up to bat in the 8th. Ground ball to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Slinging it to first in time. Swings and lifts one to left. Langford making his way towards it and makes the play. Back in the final frame. The end is in sight and things are looking up. You're playing out in front. Now it's time to visualize and attack.
Four-seam fastball.
Visualize
Low
and
inside.
attack. You can do it. Strike 3 and
Four-seam
only
fastball.
2 outs to
High
go.
inside.
So now the DH spot, Danny
Changeup.
Jansen.
Low outside.
That was a magic
Changeup.
trick.
Low outside.
That's a strikeout, and now just
Up
1
next
out
for the
away
Rangers,
from a win.
the left fielder,
Down to the
Wyatt
final out here at Shea Stadium.
Langford.
Wyatt Langford in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Four-seam
Rangers,
fastball.
2 down, nobody
High
on.
middle.
Puts it on the ground to short. Turner handles the chance. And that seals it. The Democrats take this 9-inning matchup. You know, victory looks good on you. And that puts a bow on things here. This is the part of the game where I say goodbye, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet. How long do I have here? So will the cameras keep rolling if I just keep talking? I mean, you're not going to cut off my mic, are you? Thanks for being here. This is Diamond Dynasty Baseball on MLB The Show. Robert Flores with you. Quickly, here's a peek at the lineup. Get your Gaylord Perry on the mound for the home team. You've got 9 innings to keep them guessing. Best of luck. Austin Riley leads things
Leading off the
and
afternoon
we're ready
for
to go.
Atlanta, the third baseman, number 27, Austin
inside.
Riley.
Perry gets us
Four-seam
underway with a fastball that
Low
connects for a
inside.
strike. Falls behind 0-2
Four-seam
after
fastball.
seeing consecutive
Low
fastballs.
outside.
Fly ball to right. Trout settles under it, and it's caught for the out. Michael Harris
Batting
II
second,
digs
the
in for the
center
first
fielder,
time,
Michael
looking
Harris
for a good read on the
II.
starter.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Stays with it, foul.
Slurve. Middle outside.
Swings, hits a ground ball to short, gets it to first, and he beats it with room to
Slider.
spare.
Low
Ronald
outside.
Acuna Jr. steps up with a chance to
Fork.
score the runner from
Middle
second.
outside.
A gem of a player. Well, a
Slurve.
diamond to be specific.
Middle outside.
Swings, puts it on the ground to third. Slings it across. Acuna retired. Matt Olson
Slider.
comes to the plate
Middle
in this
outside.
9-inning game. Michael Harris II in position to score. Castellanos makes his way to it. Brings it in for the third out. Perry enjoys a clean inning without any runs. Trey Turner ready to roll. First pitch misses. Must have been an oatmeal cookie. I avoid those too. Fires another fastball. And Turner heads back with the strikeout. Corey Seager steps in. Delivers an opening pitch strike. Here's the 0-1. Lopez gets the swinging strike. Keeps the plate appearance going. Seager waits. And Murphy throws out the runner. It's a strikeout. Mike Trout steps up as a parallel 4 card. Lifted in the air to right. Acuna glides to the left. Hauls it in. Third out, and that ends the frame. First inning in the books. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Drake
Leading off for
Baldwin leads
Atlanta,
off the
the
top of the
designated
second.
hitter, Drake
Four-seam fastball.
Baldwin.
High inside.
First pitch is a strike.
Fork. Low outside.
The pitch to Baldwin. Fumbles it. The underhand flip. The misplay made things a bit messy, but they clean it
Batting
up for the
fifth,
out.
the catcher,
Now to the plate for
Sean
Atlanta, Sean
Murphy.
Murphy.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Just swinging at the
Four-seam
breeze.
fastball. High outside.
The rhyme of the ancient mariner. And sent foul.
Slurve.
Perry
Middle
kicks and
outside.
deals. Gaylord Perry gets the strikeout.
Batting seventh,
Four-seam
the second
fastball.
baseman,
Is the batter
Ozzie
now.
Inside.
Albies.
Opens with a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the pitch. Skips up some dust.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-2. Strike three. 3 up, 3 down, and finished off with a strikeout. Hang tight. More time in Dynasty Baseball headed your way. Nick
Leading off
Castellanos
for the
gets
Democrats,
us going this
the
inning.
left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Albies fields it cleanly. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Batting
Dick Allen
fifth,
comes
the
up
third
for his
baseman,
first AB of the
Dick
game.
Allen.
Starts with a ball. Pulls the string for a strike. Curveball in for strike two. Spotted it nicely. Might see it again. Good strikeout. I guess that's why I'm up here and not on the mound. Stepping in, Mike Napoli. Found the target to start the AB. The 0-1. Doesn't connect. He was late. That's in the dirt. Never want to swing at that. Slider. Strike three.
Fork.
Mauricio
Low
Dubon
middle.
leads us off. Delivers a strike with
Four-seam
a fastball.
Middle outside.
Gets a strike with the slider.
Low outside.
And the leadoff batter goes down with a strikeout.
Slider.
Mike
Middle inside.
Yastrzemski, ready to test his timing for the first time today. Goes with the fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That won't hurt the ego, huh?
Slurve. Low inside.
Still breathing.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Strikeout number 4.
Up
Stacking
next
them
for
up
Atlanta,
early.
the third baseman, Austin
Next up for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Slider. Low outside.
That's the fastball.
Sinker.
Not uncommon for
Low
him to start
inside.
an at-bat with that pitch. Hard ground ball to the hot corner. Whips it across. That's the inning. That wraps up the top of the third. And we're still tied up. Joe
Leading
Mauer
off
hits
for
leadoff this inning.
Philadelphia, the catcher, Joe Mauer.
Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Mauer gets a piece of it. The 1-1. Fans another. That's 3
Batting
consecutive
eighth,
strikeouts.
the center fielder, number 25,
Byron Buxton steps to
Byron
the plate.
Buxton.
Swing and a miss. It's tough hitting the fastball from Lopez. The pitch to Bucks. That fastball wasn't fooling Buxton. Sends it out for a base hit, and now they have a runner on.
Batting ninth, the
Ozzie
second
Albies
baseman,
in the
Ozzie
box with a runner on first.
Albies.
Throws over. That's not going to get it done. Ozzie Albies in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1 on the way. Runner takes off with a great jump. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. And the 0-2. Runner goes again. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
The batter,
Trey
number
Turner
7,
steps in.
shortstop, Trey Turner.
Albies collects it, and he beats the throw, showing off the wheels for an infield single. Seager digs in with a lead thanks to Trey Turner. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. The heater connects for a strike. Seager ready. Goes with the fastball. We've seen more often than not. A swing-free zone. Drilled to right center field. Harris gliding left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 3. Back in a flash. Stay tuned for more DD. Back here in a
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for Atlanta,
Michael
the center
Harris
fielder,
II,
Michael
ready now to
Harris
face the
II.
ancient mariner,
Low
Gaylord
middle.
Perry. Opens with a strike,
Four-seam fastball.
as predictable
High middle.
as the sun setting. Lifted in the air to left. Castellanos coming on quickly, makes a nice running catch.
Up
We
next
see
for
Ronald
Atlanta,
Acuna Jr.
the right
stroll to
fielder,
the box.
number 13,
This dude
Ronald
is
Four-seam
electric.
Acuna Jr.
Absolutely made for Diamond Dynasty. Foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. In the air, out to left. Castellanos racing in, tracks it down for the out. Here's a
Up
gold
next
card
for
at the
Atlanta,
plate, Matt
the first
Olson.
baseman, Matt
Slider.
Olson.
Middle outside.
First pitch of the ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-out double. Their first hit of the game.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Drake.
Next to the plate in this
Baldwin.
9-inning game, Drake Baldwin, 0 for 1. Grounded out to
Four-seam
first
fastball.
in his last
High
time at bat.
outside.
In the air to left. Castellanos waiting for it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Perry gets out of the jam, stranding the runner at second. Phew! And the margin remains just 1 run. Mike Trout
Leading
leads
off
things
for the
off up by a
Democrats,
run.
the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Gets under it and pops it up. Olsen under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. A member
Now
of the new
batting
Thread
for the
series steps
Democrats,
to the plate.
the
Nick
left fielder,
Castellanos.
Nick
Came up empty first time up. 0 for
Castellanos.
1. 0-1 to start. On a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. Dick Allen is next to the plate. Fires a fastball for a strike. In for a strike. Never a doubt. That's the fastball. Third time using it in this at-bat. Runs the count full after starting 0-2. Strike 3, inning over. That was as easy as 1, 2, 3. We'll be right back. Sean Murphy
Leading off for
ready to
Atlanta,
start this
the
inning.
catcher,
Hitless in his
Sean
first trip to the plate.
Murphy.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the 5th.
The batter number 1,
Ozzie Albies
second
at the
baseman,
dish with a runner on
Ozzie
first.
Albies.
That was nasty.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
It's the fastball
Four-seam
for a strike.
fastball. Low outside.
Hanging tough.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings, puts one on the ground to first. Goes to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. 3,
Up next for
6,
Atlanta,
3.
the shortstop,
Nicely
Mauricio
done.
Low
Mauricio
outside.
Dubon at the dish with nobody on after the defense handled business. Struck out swinging his first time up.
Four-seam
Here
fastball.
comes a pitch.
High outside.
Popped up right field. Trout on the move. Squeezes it. Inning over. Mike
Leading
Napoli
off
leads
for
off
Philadelphia,
playing from ahead.
the first baseman, number 44, Mike Napoli.
Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Throw to Olsen for the out.
Now batting for the Democrats, the catcher, Joe Mauer.
Hit hard, up the middle. Throw to first. Mauer, retired. Byron Buxton
Now
comes to the
batting
plate.
for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Pretty much right where you want it. Count runs to 1-1. Swings and misses out in front. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Slings it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Lopez doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of... Mike
Four-seam
Yastrzemski
fastball.
leads off the top of
Low
the sixth.
inside.
Struck out on a fastball last time. Fastball catches the
Four-seam
zone.
fastball. High inside.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on the bag at first for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin
Slurve.
Riley.
Low middle. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The wind and the pitch. No balls and two
Four-seam
strikes.
fastball. High outside.
Watches it go by, and that's a strikeout for
Four-seam
Gaylord
fastball.
Perry.
Low.
Bill Harris the second steps to the plate for Atlanta. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit.
Up next for Atlanta, the right
Four-seam
fielder,
Ronald
number
Acuna Jr.
13,
in the
High
box
inside.
with a runner on
Acuna
first.
Jr.
Base hit. And now it's runners at first and second.
Slurve.
Now to the plate for Atlanta,
Middle
Matt
inside.
Olson. Foul ball.
Four-seam fastball.
Braves, 2 on,
High
2
inside.
outs. Swings. Wait, did he go? And they say the
Fork.
bat never went
Low
around.
outside.
Crosses the zone.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ground ball up the middle. Turner handles the throw to second for the out. And they found ways to get on base that inning, but come away with nothing.
Believe in them schemes if you want to. Self-motivation is a virtue. And the lack of that
Ozzy
Leading
Albies
off
gets
for
us
the
going in
Democrats,
this frame.
the second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
Perfect connection. When will this one come down? Out of here for a home run. Wasted absolutely no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. That's right. Run it back. Turner up now following that home run from Ozzy Albies. Fly ball, right field. Acuna camping under it. I love it when a plan comes together. Next to hit,
Now
Corey
batting for
Seager.
the Democrats, the designated hitter, number 5, Corey Seager.
Went with the slider, and it's a strike. It's a strike from Lopez. Not biting. Goes with the fastball. Goes to it for the third time. Seager swings and smacks one deep. Headed back. He brings it in at the wall. So close.
Now batting for the
Mike Trout
Democrats,
strolls
the
to the
right
plate.
fielder, Mike
Hitless so far, but the law of
Trout.
averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. 0-1 the count. Fastball good for a strike. Did he think that would actually fool you? The count is 2-2. slider. Strike three. And that's the inning. More to come in the world of DD after this. Welcome back. It's
Leading
a
off
two-run
for
game.
Atlanta, the designated
Drake Baldwin
hitter,
leads
Drake
things off and down by
Four-seam
two.
fastball.
Baldwin.
High middle.
There's a strike on the first
Slider.
pitch,
Middle
just like
inside.
we've seen all day. Mishandles it, tosses across to first. They get the out. Good recovery. It
Up
wasn't
next for
easy
Atlanta,
following the
the
misplay.
catcher,
High middle.
Sean Murphy is the next up for the
Murphy.
Braves. Count is 0-1.
Fork. Low middle.
Off the plate, that's a ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
Pitcher with the advantage now
Four-seam
at 1-2.
fastball. Low outside.
And Gaylord Perry has that whiff appeal.
The batter
He
number
gets the
one,
swinging strikeout.
second baseman,
The
Ozzie
batter's box has
Albies.
become a bit of an escape room.
Four-seam fastball.
Up next to try
Low
and solve
inside.
it, Ozzie Albies.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Good for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air, headed to center. Buxton drifts under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Perry produces a shutout inning. And it remains a two-run battle.
Now pitching for
Aaron
Atlanta,
Bummer, the new
number
arm.
49, Aaron Bummer.
Nick
Leading
Castellanos
off for
comes to the dish
Philadelphia,
following the
the
change
left
on the
fielder,
mound.
Nick Castellanos.
This is smacked left field line. And that will drop foul. Lefty kicks and delivers. Connects, hammers one to right center. Harris on the run into the gap. Touches down, that's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting for Philadelphia,
Dick
the
Allen
third
in the
baseman,
box.
Dick
No hits today, but now
Allen.
you're comfortable with the swing. Goes foul. Takes the lead at first, nobody out. Avoiding the cookie. You must be on a diet. Sit down. That was fast.
Now
Only
batting
3
for the
pitches to get
Democrats,
the strikeout.
the first baseman,
Mike
number
Napoli
44,
comes to the plate as
Mike
a parallel 4 card.
Napoli.
I know you put a lot of work in to get the P4 status, so good job. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. It's the sweeper that misses. That was like middle. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Joe Mauer digs in. Strike. That makes it 0-2. Strike 3. Reset time.
Four-seam
Mauricio
fastball.
Dubon
Middle
leads off the top
outside.
of the 8th. 0-1 to start.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Perry delivers. In the air to center. Buxton moves under this one. Puts it away for the out. Now at the plate,
Up next
Mike
for
Yastrzemski.
Atlanta, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Low outside.
fouls it,
Four-seam
inching closer
fastball.
to the high
High
five line.
outside.
Righty sets, kicks, fires. Crosses the zone for a
Four-seam
strike.
fastball. Low inside.
Not finished yet.
Slurve.
The 0-2.
Middle inside.
Keeps the lights on.
Slider. Low inside.
Yastrzemski, left frozen.
Up next for Atlanta, the
Austin
third
Riley
baseman,
steps to the plate for
Austin
Atlanta. Struck out against a
Riley.
fastball in his previous
Four-seam
at-bat.
fastball. Low inside.
Not late.
Slider. Middle outside.
In the air, headed to right. Trout turns, moving to his left. Brings it in. That's the third out. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it.
Better say it with your chest. I told y'all, believe me. Yes, your reign is over.
For Atlanta,
So it's the
number
lefty
52,
out of the pen, Dylan Lee.
Lee.
Buxton up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Starts changeup, changeup. Goes fishing, reels in a strike. And down goes the leadoff man. Ozzie Albies comes up to bat in the eighth. The lefty sets, kicks, fires. Not a strike. Slides one across the zone for a strike. Didn't tempt you to swing there. Goes with the slider. We've seen it 3 times now. Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row. Trey Turner now steps in. Went with the slider for a strike. Changeup catches the zone. Fly ball left center. Yastrzemski racing into the alley. He's got it, and that's out number 3. We've played 8. Last swing is coming up. Final inning, and we're back. It comes down to these swings, but I like your chances. Michael Harris
Now
II
pitching.
leads off the top of
Four-seam
the ninth in a
fastball.
close game.
High middle.
Folk.
Gets a piece.
Curveball. Low middle.
Here comes the 0-1. Not so fast, my
Four-seam
friend.
fastball. High inside.
Extends the at-bat.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Kicks and delivers. Strike 3, and only 2
Up
outs
next for
to go.
Atlanta, the right fielder, number 13.
Next up for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
0-1 the count.
Changeup. Low middle. Curveball. Low outside.
Here's the pitch. Acuna swings and hits it deep. Trout giving his all. And it bounces over the wall for an automatic
Four-seam
double.
fastball.
Matt
High
Olson
outside.
ready to swing it with a runner on second. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. Acuna coming home. He scores easily. It's 2-1.
Pinch
Ha-Sung
running at
Kim,
first
the pinch
for
runner.
the Braves. Number 7, Ha-Sung Kim.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Baldwin swings through it for strike one.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Runner at first with one out. Baldwin hits it
Curveball.
foul. Braves,
Low
one out,
inside.
one on. Got him. That's out number 2. And now just one away
Four-seam
from the win.
fastball. High
Down to the
outside.
final out here at Shea Stadium.
Changeup.
Sean Murphy
Low
fouls
inside.
away the first offering. Early swing and foul.
Changeup. Low inside.
And it's in. Base hit. And the lead runner hangs on at second as the potential
Curveball.
tying run
Middle inside.
moves into scoring position. Ozzie Albies ready to go with the tying run at second. And this one is over.